speak on the phone and you call someone with a private number, you say, hello, my name is, and then you say your name, from, and then you say where, and then you say, is it possible to speak to, and then you ask for the person's name. If that person wants to speak to you, they'll say, sure.
Okay, sorry, I was just checking to see if someone was there. I didn't hear from you. There was just...
Oh, sorry.
Apologies about that.
Who is it?
My name is Emma and I'm calling from Mercy Mental Health. I'm just returning a call that we had this morning from you.
I didn't call you.
Okay.
Who are you? What's your name, please?
My name is Emma.
Emma? Emma who?
Emma Green.
Emma Green from where?
From Mercy.
Okay.
Mental Health.
The hospital or the saltwater clinic, or are you up in management? Are you a clinician? Are you a nurse? Tell me.
I'm a case manager. I work on the Community Plus team.
Am I in your portfolio?
I work with Cade, so...
Did Cade tell you to call me?
I have received a message from our reception that there was a message left requesting to speak with someone from the team.
No, it wasn't me.
Okay. All right.
But I'd just like to say, what do I got to say? Well, all will be revealed, you know? What do you want from me? What do you want?
Oh, I'm just returning a call. It's a bit of a courtesy thing, given that, yeah, we had a missed call at the reception, or a message left.
What did the message say?
I was just told that there was a message and to follow up, that's all.
Oh, well, it wasn't me who called you, but if you'd like to speak to me about something, you can intervene now.
Oh, that's all right. No, all good. If there's nothing you'd like to speak about, that's all right.
Well, there is, but you won't acknowledge me. You see, in February 2021, this systemic injustice and the government oppression led me to be robbed of the agency of living, and I committed suicide within Mercy Hospital in your hospital, yeah? You know that? And the Freedom of Information says it was a fatal injury and a lethal attempt, yeah? You got that? So, the design of my life has been of utter fucking vagrancy, and not only has Mercy Health covered their own asses, supported by a government that refuses to let me sue the hospital for a serious injustice, but you conceitedly do it in a way that's covered up by not only the Ombudsman, but the Office of the Prime Minister and Cabinet, Health Complaints Commissioner, Mental Health Complaints Commissioner, i.e. it's the world against me. And, you know, I'm a real cool guy, and I have sentience, and I have worth. But the powers that be, including every single person at Werribee Mercy Hospital, and under the auspice of this movement to destroy me, won't give me a chance at my voice, at my rights, or at my dignity or human worth. Do you understand? Yeah, so basically, I was forced to have a medication which is illegal, unjust, unethical, for why? Delusions of persecution. These delusions are absolutely fucking real. And it actually killed me, and now I have been, like, for want of a better word, you know, saved by the people who found me. It was a fatal injury and a lethal attempt, so the things say. I was saved by a hand of fate to be in this world, and it's been 18 whole months, and it's been an intelligent design that I've lived in utter fucking vagrancy. I have no money, no food, and Mercy Mental Health are well aware that I have only an income of about $1,200 a month, and in addition to that, they are also well aware that my rent is $1,600 a month. If you are going to medicate me for fucking delusions that are absolutely real, why wouldn't it be that you look after me in other holistic ways, such as you claim? Because in actual fact, the system that exists purely to exploit and damage me. That is what is happening. Do you understand?
I understand that, yeah. I hear you.
Yeah. So you, in your role, you know, I mean, it's one person against the world, isn't it? You're a part of an agency, a collective, really, aren't you? And you will hear the obvious injustice that's happening to me, but you won't intervene. You won't intervene personally. You won't intervene professionally. And you are absolutely caught because you can't cross the floor and complain against your own hospital or advocate for my rights because you'd be fired. And you actually accept money from the hospital, basically paid like a whatever, to toe the party line of oppression and demonise me and further exploit me in a way that identifies, vilifies, victimises and shames, maims and blames me and aids and abets my death via vagrancy. Do you understand?
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah. So basically, what you're doing in your role of ringing up with a private number and just asking for me, it's an incredible amount of audacious privilege. You're coming from a section where you are supported in nepotism with other people with money employed by the government, and you actually are asking for me without even introducing yourself. I mean, the rudeness of it. I mean, I'm not trying not to be rude, but I'm literally just kindly stating facts, and I'm standing up for myself. And I throw it open to you now. Can you please intervene in the huge injustices which include my former partner, who is an ASIC agent who owes me $500,000, my death, which was the subject of the cause was systemic oppression and framing and maiming of me, which is already supported by my family and friends because they think I'm crazy. And in addition to that, that this literal murder happened inside your hospital, and I'm sure as a just, equitable and lovely person that you are, you'll be crossing the floor to defend me, not only legally, but you'll be crossing the floor to defend the very survival of me post-death, and you will action some legal help, you'll action some support, and you'll also validate that, for one of a better reason, you've medicated me as a punishment, and in addition to that, you only exist to exploit me as an illness, and you don't have any other purpose. And I would like to think that you do. You say that you do. So, can you please come forth and advocate for my house, so I'm not a vagrant, and access services systemically, the system you're a part of, to action some human rights, worth and dignity of me. Thank you.
Well, Richard, I do have to say firstly, thank you very much. I really appreciate you pulling me up on how I called you and the way that I addressed you. I really appreciate that, and I will change the way that I greet people on the phone going forward. So thank you for that.
Sorry, I didn't mean to be rude. It's just like it's a courtesy thing.
No, I really appreciate the way that you said that, and I really appreciate the way you said it it was a fantastic way. So thank you.
That's all right.
Firstly.
My
really
pleasure.
Appreciate that.
What are we going to do about my human rights abuses and the aiding and abetting of my death, which is, on the cards?
Yeah, so with that, because this is the first time I've ever spoken to you, granted. You do have, So, I don't have a huge in-depth knowledge. I only have the things that you've said to me and the bits and bobs, the last entry in your file. So, really, the space and place to bring that up, I know, is with Cade, and you do have a...
hand kicking to the next team, outside of my remit. It's not my remit, it's not my responsibility. We'll handball it to someone else who can do it, who also won't acknowledge my issues, and further acts to witness police, manhandle me, incarcerate me, and I'm not a criminal, and further oppress, set me up to fail, and actually set me up to be violently beaten up inside your hospital, of which you're a representative, and you clearly won't even acknowledge that I was attacked, that I died, or that you exist to further oppress me, will you?
Sorry, what was that?
So I was violently beaten up inside your hospital last time I was in there.
Okay.
I don't think this is really sufficiently you haven't really researched enough. If you're going to ring up to find out how I am, A, do your research, or B, actually listen to what I'm saying and acknowledge it legally, ethically, morally, and with good intentions. But I don't think you're going to do any of that. Thanks for the call.